Oh, Wijnaldum. Okay, so this Netherlands team, Memphis Depay, the striker up front, he might be a new Juventus player. He's got Gematria 51 and 24. Memphis Depay scored for Lyon. He knocked out the banker Sarri. It may be Memphis Depay that is another addition that can help put Juve over the line. Can't beat them? Join them. First it was Ronaldo, then St. and now Depay. Can't beat them? Join them. Memphis Depay in action for the Netherlands striker. No Van der Beek is his name, the Manchester United midfielder. Van Beek is out of the tournament. He's hurt. This is a big loss. We have Big Dick Delic in action tonight. Too many injuries, it seems like. But he's not even on the squad. Too bad. Too hurt to probably make it to the final now. The Dutch. But as they say, anything could happen. If Wales makes it to the semifinals finals last year, I suppose that's true. So we'll have to see what happens. A Euro round one recap coming our way once it's all over, once we are towards the end of the week, when we're ready to kick off round two of the group stage matches. Kind of boring right now because it doesn't get exciting until the knockouts. Quality was there from Italy and Belgium, but it is lacking a lot of quality in other clubs. And so it's going to get better, hopefully, and inevitably. Hopefully, we see teams trying to go out and get threes instead of ones. I'm talking about Wales. I've seen a lack of shots in the Macedonia-Austria game. Are they really going out for the win? Is the expanded format going to allow more mediocre teams to be in this tournament? Memphis Depay and Georgino Wijnaldum are the players to look out to score a goal. There is the Sevilla striker. What do you call him? De Jong. Two in action. But it's very clear that after Belgium's 3-0 victory, that Belgium are the team to beat now. 3-0. Who is going to take the crown? Belgium 3, Russia 0, Italy 3, Turkey 0. Any more 3-0 wins? England certainly didn't win 3-0, but England scored in the 57th minute. It was a rigged goal. This is going to be covered, I think, in the Euro group stage match one recap Christian Eriksen, Lukaku salute for his inter teammate. His goal was rigged. It was offsides and all that. It was all completely scripted. 57th minute goal from Sterling's really good. Man City to match at 57. Oh, he shouldn't play. He shouldn't play. He shouldn't play. It's all rigged around that. Oh, he shouldn't play. He shouldn't be on the team. He shouldn't be on the team. And lo and behold, he scores the goal. Ah! Memphis Depay. He's going to get a chance. He plays for Leon still, does he? Nah, that's a handball right there. You can't, I don't know. They changed the rule the other day. Supposedly it wasn't a handball against Turkey. It's so weird. It's an easy win for Durant. This guy has no pressure at all. When he faces elimination, he loses. I mean, guy has no pressure at all until he faces LeBron in the NBA Finals. He gets to play with no pressure. Durant enjoys no competition. So Brooklyn Nets are going to win today because no one's going to beat Brooklyn until GOAT King LeBron James defeats him next year. Kuzma is on the trading block. That's what they're saying. Now Lukaku's goal was a 10-minute goal. The Scudetto streak ended at 9. 9 prior minutes. And 10 teams have won the Euro. That's why Lukaku scored in the 10th minute. Because you see, it's all a script. And Eden Hazard involved in 11 goals. 11 Real Madrid goals, that is. It's like 5 goals and 6 assists. He says he doesn't want to quit Real Madrid. Eating KFC, Eden Hazard. Too many waffles and French fries for that dude. French fries are not actually French. They're Belgium. They're Belgian. I know why they called them French fries. I'm boycotting Copa America. It's a joke. They shouldn't play this at Brazil. No need to play at countries of COVID-ravaged right-wing dictators. So, no Copa America. I'm going to boycott it completely. I'm just going to watch highlights of Copa America. Well, I may boycott that too because it's a joke. The South American Football Federation they are really wanting the money in this tournament to play on. It isn't about the health of the players at all. So Bolsonaro was sitting here lying, saying, I'm not going to buy a Chinese vaccine. And then he denies a contract from an American pharmaceutical company to give him vaccines. The mugs will watch on Copa America. They need the sheepish games. People will die in Brazil. People will die when the players are there. They're going to continue to die in Brazil. Right-wing governments continue to bring more death and destruction to their people. We see it with Modi in India. We see it with commercializing farming and destroying the environment. Messed up people in the head that support Bolsonaro, that support these right-wing lunatics. We need to say no to Bolsonaro in the Copa America. Brazil's team will be punished until he's removed from power. Lionel the Messiah is going to win. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Lukaku's going to win the Euros. They're going to claim he deserves it. We need a black player to win the Ballon d'Or. And then when Messi wins, it all creates the political division and discourse. Oh, Lukaku should have been Ballon d'Or. Oh, it's a Messi Ronaldo trophy. Oh, Messi won because he has white privilege. That is the scenario that's going to play out when Lukaku wins the Euro and when he wins the Scudetto and he ends the long. You think about it. You end a long Scudetto streak. You win your first ever your trophy for your country. Of course, England need a win because England are the three losers. This team never wins anything outside of a rigged World Cup that they hosted, rigged for the Queen in 1966. What have they won outside of that? Of course, English speaking media is always going to overhype the English. The English media brings down their players. Zinchenko, he plays for Man City. Whoa, that's a foul! Whoa, Ralph, what's he doing? There have been so many rigged calls. The Italy game was all rigged. Lukaku's goal was rigged. The ball going through Schmeichel looked really rigged and fishy. This guy obviously was dealing with turmoil from his player. You know, the round one is going to be broken down completely in its own. I mean, you got France and you got Germany, so there's still some really good action to play, but I'm really looking forward for the knockouts. And Denmark plays Belgium next. They play Belgium. Easy Belgium win. Easy Belgium win. Denmark care about life now. They don't want to be in the tournament anymore. Denmark is going to get knocked out. There's more to life than football. It's about being thankful that he's alive. Belgian beer, Stella Artois! Stella Artois! French fries. We like fries. We like fries in America. Hell yeah. I like German beer too. Who likes a good it's the Oktoberfest beer? What the hell is it called? I need to go to a Total Wine store. I've been going away from beer. I've been mostly sticking with wine. French fries are Belgian. Too many waffles for Hazard. Where the hell y'all been? Let's go. That was exceeded expectations. I gave Belgium 2-0, but they got the third goal. That was Corona all the way, man. They got the crown. The Belgium coat of arms, they got the three lions, they got the crown on top. Three lions, man. Red Devils, Manchester United, the Red Devils of Belgium. The symbolism is there. Symbolism is there. Yeah! Oh! It was close. Memphis Depay could be a new Juventus player. Now, Ronaldo stays. Ronaldo will stay. Georgina said so. Giorgio Chiellini's going to be back. Kilo's back. I don't know. I've seen a lot of rigged calls. I kind of thought that Chiellini committed against Turkey. Now, I was at Vegas the last couple of days. I got every Euro match right except for Belgium. I got every NBA game right. It kind of sucked that the Yankees lost. I mean, they had a bum on the mound. I forgot what his name was, but he sucked. Suns beat the McNuggets. We're hungry. We want more nuggets. Now, Quadrado switched his number, and when I read the headline, I was like, was he taking the number 7, and then Quadrado is actually taking number 11 next year, and then Danilo number 6. So number 7 is here to stay for Ronaldo because Quadrado is number 16, or he was number 7, and because he's a warrior. He plays defense how defenders should play. He's a warrior. Gets down and dirty in there. Too many of them like balls nowadays. Giorgio Chiellini, best defender this era with Sergio Ramos. It's a toss-up between Ramos and Chiellini. Ramos had far better teams. Messi to win Copa America 40 days, uh, playing that right wing loser country, Brazil. This tells all I need to know is that Brazil is going to lose Copa America. The people of Brazil will be mad. They had the World Cup fiasco. They had the COVID right wing dictator, let's ignore dying crisis in Brazil. Brazil needs to set itself straight. Beautiful people and beautiful culture, but they have been guided by hate and bigotry, and they're upset at the wrong people. Being upset at your country's left doesn't mean that the right wing in these countries is going to be better. They have cut down on the healthcare system in Brazil. These people will be calling for Bolsonaro's head. When he welcomes everyone to Copa America, Bolsonaro just wants the money. Bolsonaro doesn't care about the spread of COVID at all. People are dying, but they want to host this tournament in Brazil. What a big joke. What a big joke. Brazil's going to lose. Brazil will lose the final two if Bolsonaro is still boogeyman authoritarian of Brazil. What are they calling? Everyone knows Brooklyn Nets going to win the game now. Might as well watch something that you all know it's going to have competition because Durant runs away from competition. This guy has another super team. But he's going to lose to LeBron. He's losing LeBron James. Kyle Kuzma is on the trade block. Oh! That was close. It looked like it could have been a golden moment for the Netherlands. Oranje has got gematria of 27. Oh, that was the 27th minute there. That was a golden moment. 27th minute chance. It was a great, great, great chance. Oh, he got fouled in the box. He got fouled. Well, ref, it's red. You think the refs, they have not got enough action. Let me see that again. Felix from Germany. I want a better angle. Come on, guys. We love the game, like Patrice Evra says. We love this game. Oh, good, packed. Netherlands defense was there. No one stopping Belgium once De Bruyne comes back. Another eye injury. Castagne is out for the tournament. Castagne is out for the tournament. Belgium defender, but the, I think it's Milner that I need to look out for now that Castagne is out. Milner scored the goal for Belgium when Castagne went out. This is Belgium's chance to not choke. This really is. They cannot choke. They can't. Many of these Belgian players are friends of Christian Eriksen. Vertonghen, Alderweireld, you know, uh, Lukaku, Will these Tottenham defenders win a trophy? This is the ideal moment for them to win their first trophy. Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen to win with Belgium. Are they going to bottle it Spursy style? People accuse these guys of being bottlers. Okay, Jan Vertonghen won the Eredivisie with Ajax. Other than that, other than the KNVB Cup, he hasn't won anything. He needs to win another trophy. And Toby, let's see if Toby has won a trophy. Okay, Toby Alderweireld won the Eredivisie. He must have been his teammate over there. He won La Liga with Atletico Madrid. Need another trophy. This is too good. He could have won more silverware during their career. They just made a lot of money at a London club. I'll give them the credit for that. But as you've seen right now, Levy's a big joke. Lukaku should have been a Chelsea player. He should have been there with Eden Hazard. Chelsea's biggest mistake, Lukaku should have been a teammate with Hazard. He idolized Didier Drogba. That was a big mistake. He should have been with Chelsea. Chelsea can't go back and do it, but they won the Champions League, so Chelsea are all good. Well, Chelsea's a striker's jinx, so that may have helped out for Romelu Lukaku. He played for the Belgian Red Devils, the Manchester United Red Devils, the most successful team in England, domestically, Manchester United. Perfect symbolism for Belgium. Alderweireld has played at Wembley. Vertonghen has played at Wembley. These guys played at Wembley. It was Lukaku played at Wembley. Eden Hazard played at Wembley. Wonder which club has the most Premier League players in probably England. Probably they're not even the best players in the league. England is just overrated again. We finally won an opening match a year ago. Most England fans don't expect them to do anything. It's just the drunk people at Russia that were crying, "It's coming home." I can talk all I want. I've seen Italy beat England. I've seen England choke in the penalties. That was a weak Italy side. I'd be pretty amazed if this Netherlands team makes it to. Still like not playing or what? Do I see him on the bench? He was all refusing to take the vaccine. Wonder why he's out. They got the Inter defender in there, Dave Rye. That'd be dope as hell if we see Dave Rye go up against Lukaku Inter teammates. I don't know. Derek, he was saying, "Oh, I was skeptical about the vaccine, like all these retarded vaxxers are. Genetically modified. Yeah, doesn't want people to take the vaccine. It is the CCP that doesn't want people to take the vaccine. They want the Donald Trumps and Bolsonaros and Modis of the world to destruct their economies so China land can take over. That is your Chinese agent Donald Trump in a nutshell. Good riddance. America did allow its economy to crumble even further. Netherlands can still sneak into the final. It could come down to not. No, it is not. It is mRNA. It trains the RNA to code a protein to recognize and to eliminate COVID. It doesn't alter DNA. That should be common knowledge. But many people don't know how it works. This protein spike recognizes variants. So the vaccines are working against the variants, which is great. Wonder what this Hubbard guy thinks about the vaccines. Did he take the down? It's not the only one responsible for all the mass information, disinformation out there. Oh, let's go. This game I thought was going to be pretty close, but another one should be able to win, although you never know what's going to happen, right? I mean, I don't know who Netherlands have in their next game. Many of these shots have been going over the bar. They don't, they kick it too high up. They don't kick at an angle to just get a line drive kick outside the box. You need a line drive that sucker and let the goalkeeper, sacrifice his body, react quickly. Too much hang time on these shots outside the box. Steve Cangliose, I haven't heard him, but I've heard of Ale Moreno. I watch uh, I watch ESPN Extra Time, ESPN FC, so I recognize some of the voices. So there is a lot to cover in this Euro recap video. I think this is spot on. 3-0, but I want to let the rest of the games play out before I say, oh, I had the most impressive 3-0 win. So poll time and results are coming our way. Who does everyone think is going to win The Euro. It is a little dust up. What were they making a big deal out of with Giroud's comments? I mean, he just said they had to go play better if you demand the ball. There's nothing wrong with what he said, and I guess the British media is trying to make him seem like a big baby, Mbappe. But it's all good. The English media just wants to see Werner sucks. Makes it a miracle that they won the championship. Shoot! Ah! Oh! Shoot! Oh no! Ah! Now that's a Lion team, the Netherlands. Uh, it's why they can go far. That's why I think they can make it to the final. But then Belgium have the crown. That'd be epic if it's a neighbor. If it's a neighbor final between the two neighbors, Netherlands and Belgium. But they split, by the way. They split and formed their own country. Three Lions is Belgium coat of arms. That's a real team, not these losers in England. Oh, yeah, it's coming home. Coming home for what? European Union is supreme to the British. Brussels. Go Belgium. English food sucks. I like Belgian beer. I like Stella Artois. I like Belgian waffles. I like French fries. Who doesn't like French fries in America? That Artard was wide open. No one was on him. He did not square the ball. Yes! Belgium coat of arms. Look it up. Look it up. Lies, huh? Context. Three lines on the Belgian coat of arms. I have already decoded that. Exactly, was wide open. Look at that. Yep, it is in the Belgium crest. Not on the national team crest. On the national team crest, you're talking about as the crown. But the actual coat of arms of the country of Belgium has a coat of arms of the three lions. Not on the national team logo. I'm talking about the coat of arms for the actual country. Countries have their own coat of arms. That's for the country. This is the golden generation time. This is about Black Lives Matter and Romelu Lukaku. The symbolism is there too. It's being played in a country, the semifinals and the final, where every match they kneel. I suppose if you're England, if you want to win the tournament, if you want to show unity, don't kneel. Cut it out. You're going to get booed by your fans. What do you mean Lukaku is not Belgian? Are you racist? Because he's black, he's not Belgian? Is that you trying to tell me? Dude, Lukaku is Belgian. Oh, this troll, man. He's gone. He's trolling. And you are racist. I mean, Moise Kean, am I going to say that he's not Italian because he's black? He grew up in the culture. That makes him part of the culture. You're telling me that half of the French team is imports? Is that you telling me? That they're only good because they're imports? Oh my god. Oh, man. I mean, they all immigrated to France. My god. Yeah. They're not French, is what you're telling me, is they're not French. You do know everything, don't you? Who's going to win the World Cup? I actually woke up. The Euro recap video is I can do individual videos. I can game it, but I don't know what I should do. You know what? I can do full Euro coverage. I'm just gonna do individual videos and stay tuned for live broadcasts. I'm gonna be live on the Demonstrator, but I'm gonna be breaking down the Rid goal for England, the Rid 3-0 wins for Italy and Belgium. I mean, you got two contenders right there. I love Italy, Forza Italia, but Italy not going to win the Euro this year. I think their time will come in the year of the dragon for Mancini to put it all together. Some of these guys like Immobile and Chiellini, they need to get rid of, and they need to find their next great defender. They need to play these young players more. Comment from the Daily Mail was that everyone on the team was Italian. It was like native ethnic Italian. I think the football masters of Europe are here to stay, the Azzurri. The great goalkeepers have a tenacity to win these major tournaments. I don't know if Patricio was the keeper of Portugal in 2016. I may need to look that up. I mean, they did have a great uh, defensive prowess, like Italy, for Belgium. I mean, excuse me, for Portugal. It works. Spain won 1-0. Italy won these 1-0 games in the World Cup. Spain was winning 1-0. Now, if France is really good, they should be like Brazil. But if they choke, it shows that they still suck and are behind Italy and Germany, despite the so-called imports that you say that are not French. I mean, these guys may have been immigrants to French, but they're French. They grew up as part of the culture. But I suppose you may be right that if they didn't, if Zidane never came, if his family never came to France or whatnot, if Henry didn't, maybe they would have won the World Cup. Many of them probably came from prior French colonies, so they were speaking French for centuries. I mean, they can claim to be part of France. I mean, I don't know. This game just seems like it was 1-0 before it began. I thought because I mean, Ukraine have a lot to feel good about themselves in this game. Yeah, I remember that. He was talking about that in 2018, but actually, it wasn't Ozil's fault that Germany went out. Sure, you had your right wing fans, and they're being racist, but they could not score their chances. The guys up front for Germany, Timo Werner. Ozil was giving these guys chances to score in the group stage in 2018. They were not converting their chances. So they were having a go at Mesut Ozil, but he actually performed well in that tournament, I thought. They just weren't scoring their chances. I think France and Germany lose. I think with the way how their managers are, they're on the way out. Low out on a low, no pun intended. I think France will be okay. I don't mind if France lose because if it weakens France, that's great. But Belgium can take them on completely by themselves. And a big crybaby, Thibaut Courtois, needs to show that Belgium were better, as he claims, during the World Cup semifinals. Just pretty bitter. And now Deschamps, out. Zizou in. I just can't see a scenario where France win the World Cup and the Euro, and then Zidane wins nothing. It's like France needs to go out, and like Zidane is seen as a guy that could put France on the top again. Well, Messi has Catalan descent. I think. Well, he's got both Spanish and Italian descent in his blood. Lionel Messi, which is why the greatest footballers ever, Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi, all have Italian blood. This is real football, and that's right. The haters will hate. Is it true that Messi was born in room 10? I mean, that's some crazy stuff that someone was saying in my comment discussion the other night. But that's crazy! Messi could have played for Spain and be part of the golden generation, but it never happened. But he could be part of his own Argentinian triple. Euro, World Cup, Euro, Copa, World Cup, Copa. Messi's going to do it. Messi will perform his own Spain. He will. That is the narrative. Messi could join Spain. He could have won the World Cup. But he gets his own golden generation right after Maradona goes. Perfect. Argentina, the next Spain, mate. They really are. Argentina win Copa America. I'd hate to not get an early look at Argentina. I don't know if I'm going to boycott Copa America. Just watch the Argentina matches. I don't know if it counts as ratings if you record a live event and you watch it. You watching the DVR. I mean, I think they could have chosen to play for Italy because his grandmother came from Italy. He's like Italy and Polish, but he doesn't feel anything for his countries because he's Argentinian. What is a handball rule nowadays? It's a joke. How are European fans lazy? So far, we've had one draw. Is this going to be the next draw? Or are we going to see a winner? What do South American fans do? Look at this, man. That bitch kept Durant. You don't play with any pressure at all. No pressure at all. Man, that guy Kevin Durant's a pussy. When he goes down to the Lakers, there's no coming back. He will fail under pressure. Kevin Durant needs to join the Phoenix Suns and help him win a championship if he is to win on a team outside of a super team. And Chris Paul is gone. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Is Chris Paul isn't going to be here forever? I'm wearing the orange. Hopefully it's a good day to be orange on a Sunday sweep. I may not be live for the Phoenix Suns sweep, but because I will. They show boobs. They got nice ass, man. South America. Beautiful cultures over there. Just been taken over by American coups and destroying their democratic socialist democracies that the elite say should only go to white people in Europe. But no, we can have that in South America. We need rich billionaire capitalism in these countries. We need a libertarian paradise with no government, with weak police, with crime taking over. Libertarian paradises in South America. You have Ronald Reagan and his Nicaragua coup. You have Milton Friedman fighting for regime change in Chile. These guys are corrupt. South America has been destructed by the United States of America. I think what's nice about showing the goal scorers is that it shows you just type in their name and you type in their like Sterling, for example. Sterling is Gematria of Manchester City Football Club. And then Manchester City FC, you get the Gematria of Raheem Sterling. And Manchester City have won a lot of cups over at Wembley with, you see, Eden Hazard has won a lot of cups with Manchester City over at Wembley. I mean, everybody knows that if the France team was just white, that they wouldn't amount to anything against Italy and against Germany. They would just be slugging it out for England for who's going to go win a trophy. It's fair to say that if the French players didn't go to France, that they would not be as good as they are today. That's a fair point. Well noted. But then again, they came from French culture, some French colonies. So, they're still ingrained in the culture, that French culture. I think the Yankees will probably start the turnaround definitely once New York City reopens. That's just my theory. They always play well in the second half, but you probably won't see the Yankees break away until New York City is fully reopened. It's probably rigged that way to happen for baseball. French fries are not French! They're Belgian! They're not French! Why do people not know this? It's all rewriting history for America. I found National Geographic. The French fry, though indisputably a fry, may not actually be French. Some claim the fries originated in Belgium, where villagers along the river mills traditionally ate fried fish. In winter, when the river froze, the fish to pie villagers fried potatoes instead. It's said this dish was discovered by American soldiers in Belgium during World War One, and since the dominant language of southern Belgium is French, they dubbed the tasty potatoes French fries. So that's where the name of French fries came from. There's no coming back if you don't know that French fries came from potatoes. Sterling was born at Jamaica. England's red scripted goal today against Croatia in the 57th minute was completely coded by the numbers. It was scored by a Man City player. City has gematria of 57. The goal was scored in the 57th minute. It is England that's trying to win a title. City has gematria 57. Title is gematria 21. But caveat emptor, England will not win the competition this year. Manchester City Football Club has gematria of Sterling. Manchester City FC has the same gematria as Raheem Sterling. It is professional sports are all revolved around the code of gematria. Wembley Stadium has gematria 172. Manchester City has won a lot of cups at Wembley Stadium. I wonder how many goals Raheem Sterling has scored at. But the real thing to look out for 57 is the fact that the finals can be held at Wembley. 57 is the championship number. 57 has gematria of 131. It is championship dice gematria of 131. And when I go to YouTube and when I show you the footage of the goal, this guy had a straight lane straight to the goal. It was completely scripted. It was a joke. The Croatia defender was ignoring him, and you were hearing about Luka Modric saying that, England should be a part of the favorites, he wasn't all that confident. I think I understand why. But when I showed you the red, when I show you the scripted goal, thanks to these fantastic cameras from the Euro guys, you're going to see how rigged the goal is in a second. So, once I rate for the right angle at 223, at 224, when we're breaking down the film here, right there, Raheem Sterling, this midfielder there, he should be holding it. He should be trailing Sterling. Now, this guy may need to go in and help out with the cross, and he needs to go there. But then the midfielder needs to help out. There's two guys over there around this attacker. It's a red goal. Look at this. This is a straight lane to the goal. This is how you know this goal was scripted. No central defender was there to track Sterling. This guy was supposed to cover Sterling, but he wasn't even going there. It was a rigged goal. He was right in front of the goalkeeper. Look at how rigged this is. He's right there. Oh, look. What a joke. What a joke. He's right there. They gave him the open space. This reminds me of Juventus and Tottenham, where they gave Dybala all of the open room in the middle of the pitch. And what you get is an easy goal. And yes, that goal from Dybala happened over at Wembley. And this is another rigged scripted goal at Wembley. It was a rigged goal. You don't understand the read a rigged game. We don't see a rigged goal like Raheem Sterling in the 57th minute. That goal was planned. Coronavirus canceled Euro 20. Coronavirus gematria 56. I could have included that. I gotta see if OBS is working. Because clearly that goal was really rigged. England's rigged script matchup. I don't know why it paused when I went to go to YouTube to go show the goal. I don't know. I think people are going to see what a joke goal this was. And maybe I can include coronavirus once I get done with this. And we all know that Kevin Durant's a pussy who has never won a real championship. without a super team. They're going to make this game look real with the Bucks and the Nets, but it's all a joke. It's all a joke. England suck, man. They suck. They're not winning. The people in their own country think they're not going to go win. European Union and the Queen are supreme over the people trying to break away from the European Union. Sky Sports is Man United fan TV. But you know what? Manchester United's going to win the final at Wembley. They're the Red Devils. England are chokers. Hazard needs to quit eating fries and waffles and beer and wings and Big Macs, like you said. Stop eating burgers. If it's red, I'm coming. I think the elite will pull a curveball here. Italy won the World Cup over at Germany. It's all rigged where Germany wins tournaments held at Italy, and Italy holds tournaments held at Germany. That's where 2024 it's held at. Both Gianluigis get trophies over at Germany. I mean, 2023 is the year of the rabbit, I think, for Gianluigi Donnarumma, and then 2024 is the year of the dragon. Mancini's still going to be the manager. Mancini's remake Italy. Oh, which tournament was that? '06? Yeah, Forza Italia, man. I watched the final there. My parents were at San Francisco. I was at my grandparents' place. I watched the final. Yay, man, yay. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment. World champions right after kicking and screaming with the two Italian players and Will Ferrell. All systemic propaganda, my friend. Italy win right after the Calciopoli scandal. They win the competition. I thought it was Zidane's mother, but Materazzi's a prick. A lot of people hated him in Italy. I certainly did. He plays for the wrong team. He's a douchebag, whatever, but Materazzi, he solidified his place of the Azzurri. All good that they're not kneeling or anything, because I think you've sent your message during the time of the reactions of George Floyd, but you're still kneeling over a year later. I mean, come on. You don't need to kneel a year later. I mean, what is going on? Do the players care about the fans? Are they going to stop kneeling? Or they don't care about the fans? How can England win if they're not unified? I'll be right back. Should I turn on the Brooklyn Nets game? Yeah, so at 2 o'clock, if people join us, that's okay. But I might just look around to sports bar tonight. Oh, I will be coming. I don't know if you'll be here. I got you my friend up with me. So I'll be in my place.
Yeah, yeah. Right now I'm fine. I decided to increase my strength on increase the mid level, so it's like, yeah, that one. Yeah, I believe so. I've never seen. Yeah, I think my dad said that you. Yeah, that'd be nice. For, yeah, and it's too bad that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You'll be. You're off today. And what you can sit out. Sure. Well, aren't you done being home? Yeah. You're on the way. Done for each more. What's that? Maybe you go like that. Okay. Yes. That's it. All right, well, I'm gonna shower here and yeah. Yeah, I'll just give you stuff.
Ah, I missed the goal. What the hell? What happened? Maybe they'll upload it to YouTube. Why now, Dom? After scoring that PSG contract.
He should trust the initial instinct, and that is get it. 3 yards out. That little 1-2 with the young.
52nd minute. He plays for Liverpool FC. That's what I'm going to talk about in the postgame. Red goal. Red goal. 1-0, I think. Put in Delic. I don't know if Delic is available. Go! Party over, man. Netherlands win. These are just warm-ups. The Euro group stage. Let's see if referee Felix is going to check VAR. Offsides, maybe? But he thought he got fouled. Okay, switching it to the Brooklyn Nets game. No pressure. Ditch. Kevin Durant. I mean, guy is the epitome of participation trophy generation. Kevin Durant's participation trophy generation. Yeah, you get a medal. You play on a super team. Look at this game is fake. This game is rigged. They're gonna make it look like Brooklyn is gonna be, that Milwaukee's a title contender, all that. It just shows you how weak the Nets are when they go against the Lakers. It shows you how weak they are. Everyone expected Kevin Durant to win his championships with Golden State. Everyone expected him to win this when LeBron was on. What a loser. You think LeBron is scared of that bum? That's who Kevin Durant is. He's a bum. Look at him. Loser. Boring. Nets already won. I'm just here to banter Kevin Durant if he somehow loses this year. Clowns! Clowns! New York could be undefeated in the home court. New York's going to celebrate the COVID recovery. Honestly, I think Brooke should be 7-2. in the 72 game season. 72 in the playoffs. Kevin Wayne Durant is the mantra 72. I'll break down the rigged NBA Finals when it begins. Offensive foul, right? Netherlands looks pretty good. My original prediction in 2020 was that Belgium will over the Netherlands. Can Netherlands win 3-0? It's rigged. You know what? Fuck this game. Let me go back to the soccer game. Kevin Durant has a pussy-ass championship until King LeBron James comes back. There's an hour, 12 minutes on this broadcast. It's Brooklyn, the NBA's GOAT-ass DiMaggio under 12. Chicago Bulls' DiMaggio under 12. Zionist DiMaggio under 12. It's all rigged for LeBron to defeat that little bitch Kevin Durant. It's going to be epic when it happens because everybody saying LeBron ain't going to win. He gonna absolutely win.
Find off. Or Van Aanholt in a 1-for-1 switch.
Can't keep this air straight. Another ready goal for Netherlands along the way at this pace, I think.
Marlos was subbed on in the opening half.
No pressure at all from these guys. No pressure at all from the Brooklyn Nets. It is all the pressures on Kevin Durant when he's up against LeBron in the 2022 NBA Finals.
This ball swung in, takes a deflection. Sidorchuk to get it away.
I don't know, man.
When you're subbed in, and in the same game, you're subbed out. That sits very well with a player. Not. But it makes sense from Shevchenko's perspective in that Marlos, he likes to roll. He likes to go and get the ball. But in order to do that, you have to have the ball to begin with. And Ukraine haven't had enough of the ball, and he becomes a liability defensively. Which begs the question, why you put him in to begin with?